are elephant ears, and they got hit by the recent frost, so I've had to prune them. And just like people, we have to prune ourselves every season to make sure we get rid of all of the things that might be holding us down, because if we don't, we won't reach our fullest potential in the next season. I had to bring these plants inside for the winter so that they wouldn't get eaten up by the cold. And isn't it wonderful that every plant has a flower? But not every plant will flower. It needs the right conditions. And a lot like people, we need the right conditions to meet our fullest potential. This plant used to have a ton of vines on it, but I lost all those vines 3 years ago to the cold. But thankfully, we didn't give up on it, and we kept trying, and this year, those vines finally started to go back. And just like people, if you give up too early, you won't see someone reach their fullest potential. This pineapple plant has been in my garage for a month and a half, and this snail has been in the pineapple plant that entire time. And it reminds me that we have to look close at our environment, or we might miss who's living next to us. This plant was the original mother plant, and I've had it for about 4 years. It grew to about a foot tall, and then it fell over, and that winter it broke off. Well, I took it and I stuck it inside of this pot, and over the course of the last 3 years, it has grown this much, which just goes to show that the smallest plant will become a much larger plant if you give it the space to do so. So don't forget to flex your wings and find space to grow. So we just uncovered these guys, and as you can see, this guy has whittled back and its branches have come to their end. However, you might think that this plant is dead, but this is a hibiscus, and this happens year-round. So just like people, sometimes we think there's no life left, but we don't want to give up too early because there might still be some life left in there. About a week ago, there was a freeze, so I had to cover up these plants, and today we're going to uncover them. So sometimes we've got to protect ourselves from the harshness of the season, but we forget that as that season changes, we want to take those layers off and remove the barriers that we've put up, because we want to also let ourselves grow in the newest season. So it's really important to remember we can't make anything grow, but we can foster an environment where growth is a byproduct of living. Compost is good for the environment. These are some of the things I put in my compost. Coffee grounds, eggshells, orange peel, dead leaves from the plants inside, leftover potato, old watermelon,